Hi everybody, it's Kasey, and for today's video, I'm going to be updating you guys with the new roadmap that I have for my journey. It's an updated version, and many of you guys are probably wondering why we updated the roadmap. Well, it's because when I first started with Ty, we had an idea of what my goals were, what my talents were, and how certain aspects and ways that we can achieve my goal, that I can achieve my goal, but we weren't quite as clear as we are now. To whereas over time, as I progressed, we experienced some, we went through some experiences, and it's helped me clarify the vision that's in front of me. And with that, we updated the roadmap so that I know what I want to achieve, and this is how I'm going to achieve it. And so I wanted to go over it with you guys. And so I'm going to screen share my screen with you guys and show you the roadmap and go through everything that is on it. So give me a second and let me screen share. Okay, it's saying that my screen is shared, so hopefully you guys can see my screen. And so here is the original roadmap that me and Ty came up with. We actually came up with this roadmap when we did a broadcast back on May 24th, almost 2 months ago. And I'll provide the link to those who haven't watched this broadcast yet. And if you want to watch it and see how we came up with the original roadmap, the link will be in the description. This is the original video that we did, and this is the first version of the roadmap of how it's possible for me to obtain, of how I'm going to earn $1 million by the time I'm 25. So let's get started and take a look at version 2.0. This is the second version of my roadmap that I have set out for me. Now, we all know that my goal, or I just stated that my goal is $1 million by the time I'm 25. Well, can it be done? I have 3 case studies of people who've made their first million by the time in their Caleb Maddox made his first million in his teens. Jeremy Gardner made his first million by the time he was 25, and by the time Grant Cardone was 30, he'd already made his first million. Okay, so Caleb Maddox right here, he made his first million at the age of 16, and in 2016, Inc. published an article and said this 14-year-old is on track to be a millionaire in 2 years. This article was published on, or released on August 8th, 2016. The date's right there, okay? This video was released on October 30th, 2017, so a little over a year later, and he released a video stating that he made his first million already. That's amazing. 16 years old. If he could do it, sky's the limit, right? If he can do it, any of us can do it if we put our mind to it, and that's the mindset I'm going in with it. I'm 22 now, and I have another 3 years to make my first million. Hey, Caleb Maddox made it in under 2 years. Kudos to him. He gives me motivation to believe that I can do it too. Jeremy Gardner, the second case study that I've presented, Jeremy Gardner right here, he made his first million by the time he became a 25, he made a fortune by the age of 25 off of Bitcoin. So he recognized the opportunity in the market and maximized on it and took advantage of it, and obviously it paid off. 25 years old, that's the exact age I want to earn my first million. If I can do it faster, cool. Hopefully I can, but 25 years old, when I turn 25, I hope to have earned my first million, and he's proof that it's possible. It's anybody can do it if they try it. Okay, so I'm gonna try. Why not? If I don't try, I'm always gonna question myself. So Jeremy Gardner is my second case study, and my third case study is Grant Cardone. Okay, so he's actually somebody that I watch on YouTube. I really love his videos and the material that he provides on his videos and the information. And so this article said that Grant Cardone made his first million by the age of 30. And of course, he shares his best business advice that he ever got. It's actually a business advice from his mom, and it's the best investment you will ever make is in yourself. Funny thing is, I got that advice from my aunt back in 2015, and this motivates me because if his mom gave him this advice in his lifetime, and I got it at 15, and I just saw this article, to be honest with you, and it's the same advice that I got from my aunt, and I'm like, wow, if he can do it, I can do it. And I'm motivated by these case studies and these people. 16, 25, 30, it's possible. Okay, so that motivates me. So the case studies right here shows me that it's possible, and I believe that it's possible. So now, disclaimer, my mentor, Ty, he says that on the surface, most people want to become millionaires, but the reality is they actually want, okay, what do these people actually want? Because we have millionaires like Ty who has who is a millionaire, right? But he doesn't actually like spend his money all the time. I mean, he doesn't go and blow $1 million a day or something, right? He has $1 million. He's a millionaire, but he's still working. Okay, so what is it that these people actually want? Well, what they actually want is freedom from being a slave from the 9-to-5 job or the golden handcuffs, right? And so the golden handcuffs is when somebody is making a 6-figure salary or above that provides just enough, and the job there keeps them there to where they're in golden handcuffs. Do they branch out? Do they don't? Right? And the freedom from being a slave to the 9-to-5 job. I definitely want the freedom from the 9-to-5 job to be able to do what I want on my own time, right? Because I'm only 22, but I've had jobs that over the years where I have to work the 9-to-5, where there's certain hours I clock in and then I get off and I still have to do work. So typically 9-to-5, really you most likely work more than 9-to-5. And I understand from that aspect too, because I don't like working the 9-to-5. I feel it every day it drags for me, and it's not something that I'm happy in. So I completely agree with that. And with those people that are making the 6-figure salaries, they're in the golden handcuffs. They're making just enough money and more, a little bit more, to be able to be indecisive or struggle with understanding, struggle with coming to the conclusion on if they should branch off and start their own business or do whatever they want in their life, or if the job that they currently have is something that they want to stay with. And that's like 8% of the people in the world who are in the golden handcuffs. And I know some friends and some friends of my family and some older people that are in the golden handcuffs. And my uncle, for example, was in the golden handcuffs, and he just took some time off from his job to fix his house because his house got flooded on Harvey, and he was making 6 figures, okay, and it wasn't like $100,000. It was a little bit above, but it was the golden handcuffs. He was making enough money and a little bit more to live comfortably, okay, and I don't mean okay. I just say okay a lot, so hope you guys don't take it the wrong way. But so freedom from the 9-to-5 is something I definitely want. and the reason why is because I don't like working a 9-to-5. I feel like I'm a slave to the people that I'm working for. And yeah, it's my job and all, but I want to be able to work when I want, where I want, and be and do whatever I want with my time. And those people who want to become millionaires, they're not lazy and just want the location independent and control of their time. Okay, so just like I said, I want to be able to work wherever I want, work from home, or if I'm traveling, be able to work while I'm traveling and have control of my own time. Like, hey, I have to allot this time out to do this, and that, or whenever I have kids, I want to be able to separate my time from spending time with my kids to work life, right? And the goal to $1 million, it's generic. A lot of people say they want to become millionaires and stuff. So you hear it a lot, and it is generic. It's a statement. People who want to be location and time independent. And these folks, they are not lazy. The people who are getting up off their butt, they will continue to do something even after they are financially independent. These folks really do not retire. Let's use Ty for an example. He's already a millionaire, but you see him working his butt off every single day. And he manages it so well. His wife is pregnant with their third child, and he sets a lot aside time to be there for her when she needs help. And he has control of his time. Like if he can't do his work at that time because he needs to help his wife, he's able to control his time to like, hey, I can do it later, or work around that time frame. He's location independent and time independent because he can work from home. He can work when he's traveling and all of that. So like the disclaimer says, on the surface, most people want to become millionaires, but the reality is they want freedom from being a slave to the 9-to-5 or the golden handcuffs. They aren't lazy, and they want to be location independent and have control of their own time. And majority of the time, these people are still working even after they've reached their goal, and they typically do not retire. So how can I earn my first million? Okay, I've thought about this, and Ty has stressed this to me so many times. And for me to earn my first million, I have to create and sell some type of product or service, okay? And I've even asked Ty, okay, you've sold multiple products or services, and you know a lot in sales. Are there any shortcuts? And he's a straight shooter. He was like, Kasey, there are absolutely no shortcuts, okay? You need to get up off your butt, and you need to take massive and keyword, guys, correct action, okay? He mentioned that to me. I have to take massive and correct action. I can't go about taking massive actions, but they're the incorrect actions that will set me back, and it'll take even longer for me to reach my goal, okay? And so in the first roadmap right here, what business opportunities can I create for myself? Option A was invest in cryptocurrency. So in this roadmap right here, I've mentioned, and I just wanted to bring it up with you guys, why not just invest in crypto? Okay, I am, but that's not my only investment option that I have for me, because I do not have the initial capital to get the crypto that I need, right? I'm a recent college graduate. I'm interning with Ty. I'm not making money right now. I'm putting forth the time and effort to reach my goals. And what I'm putting out right now is my time, because you either have, there are two valuable things you bring to the table. It's either your time or your money. I don't have the money now, but I'm putting in the time to be able to earn that money, okay? And I can't just invest in crypto because I don't have the initial capital to get the crypto, okay? So me and Ty have talked about this over and over, and what's great too about investing in crypto is I get access. I was able to obtain access. I bought the cryptocurrency blueprint from Ty and Leon, okay, and I'm able to learn how to invest in crypto by people who've done it for years. They've done it since like 2012, 2013, and they created this blueprint for people to learn from their mistakes and all of that, so that instead of wasting 2 years of my life trying to learn everything possible about crypto, I can learn from them, learn from their mistakes, and go about it. And if I ever need advice or anything, I go to them and ask, like, hey, I'm not understanding this. How can you help me? And if I ever forget something, I can look back on the cryptocurrency blueprint. And you guys are probably wondering, how can I afford to purchase the cryptocurrency blueprint? Well, guys, I might have not paid the money, but I'm interning with them, and the time that I put in with Thai food and everything, that's how, because nothing is given for free. You have to put in something to obtain what you want. And the time that I'm providing for them is how I was able to get access to the cryptocurrency blueprint. Okay, so number 7, Ty said I need to provide some product or service to a crypto project or company and ask to be paid in crypto. He says this is the fastest way for me to build my portfolio from nothing. And I'll tell you right now, my portfolio is not much, okay? So the fastest way for me to build my portfolio and invest in crypto is to provide a product or service to a crypto project or company and ask them to pay me in crypto. And so it's basically to create a product or service and sell it for crypto. And so what type of products or services can I do? Okay, so here's the math. Because I can tell you guys that I hope to obtain $1 million, earn $1 million, and I have to create a product or service that will assist me in attaining $1 million. But for me personally, I have to be able to see the math to actually really understand how that is achievable, how that is obtainable. So I wanted to work this out with you guys. If I sell a product for $1, I have to sell 1 million units to earn $1 million. If I sell a product for $10, I have to sell 100,000 units for $1 million. And so forth. So $100 product, I have to $100 profit. I have to sell 10,000 units. If I make $1,000 profit on each service or product I sell, I have to sell 1,000 units. And if I make a $10,000 profit on a product or service that I sell, I have to sell 100. And if I profit $100,000 on a product or service, I have to sell 10 units. So that's the math to it. I'll be honest with you, I had to use a calculator for this too. And I tried to make this as simple as possible. So I hope you guys can understand it. And so any of these combinations can be added together to get for you to be able to reach your goal for like $1 million. Okay. And so let's say $1 product. If I provide a service and make $1 profit on each service or product I provide, that's like going to a cryptocurrency business and asking them to providing them with paper that I bought a batch of, and hopefully I make $1. But I'm not going to do that because it's probably easier for them to go buy it at Walmart or something, the paper clips or materials that they need. And so for a $10 profit, that's probably like, and I'm just providing some examples for you guys. So for a $10 profit, I would probably sell t-shirts, like approach a cryptocurrency business, a crypto business, and say, hey, I would like to create merchandise for you guys. And so like I'll create 100 t-shirts for you guys for this price and hope to profit $10 off of it, right? And so that's not something I'm going to do because I have that merchandise and fashion and all of that is not my expertise or my talent. I have no talents in that. I need to get advice from my cousins sometimes to see if my outfit matches. So I'll definitely not get into the merchandise business. For a $100 profit, I'll probably have to sell like create a unique hardware wallet where it's customizable and sell it to people and hopefully create earn a $100 profit from each of that. But if I earn a $100 profit, remember that I have to sell 10,000 units for me to obtain $1 million. Okay, and $1,000 profit is probably like going to Dell and telling them I'll buy a bulk order. They can create a indestructible laptop for people to use and going to sell it to people in the cryptocurrency business so that it's on the go. They can they can bring their laptop anywhere. It's indestructible if they drop it, and it's secure. It's secure to where they can't get hacked or something, and hopefully obtain $1,000 profit off of each sale that I create. And with that, I would have to sell 1,000 of those laptops to make $1 million. So a $10,000 profit is probably something like a car. Okay, like uh, a Ferrari or something that was autographed or something by somebody important that people will really pay money for. Okay, and so let's say a car that's autographed that somebody really wants their autograph for, and so that would hope, and I would hope to make a $10,000 profit off of it. And if I make the $10,000 profit off of it, I'd have to do that 100 times to be able to make $1 million. And so the $100,000 is probably like creating a documentary for crypto companies, or a movie on cryptocurrency or something, to try to earn a $100,000 profit. And if I do that, then I have to create like 10 documentaries or 10 movies that profit $100,000 each to be able to get to my million. And like I said, any of these combinations can be put together to assist you in reaching your goals. One of mine is $1 million. And so that's why the numbers all add up to $1 million. But any of the combinations above can be used to obtain which goal you want. And so you can use any of the combination from the above, but Ty and the Thai food team suggest, or they don't suggest. They prefer the higher end, like E or F, because it's less competition. Because most people are afraid to ask for $100,000, and they'll tell me that's why if you're afraid and you never ask, you'll never get it. And so they prefer options E or F because it's less competition. There aren't many people asking for $100,000. That's like a $30,000 Honda Civic versus a Ferrari. Okay, and okay, so there are a lot of people who have Honda Civics and stuff because it's $30,000. You could buy newer news and it'll be around $30,000. But a Ferrari, there's not many people that have Ferrari, but there are people willing to pay $250,000 because you'll see Ferraris driving around every once in a while. Okay, and that's just an example to show you that if you don't ask, or if you don't ask for the $100,000, or like the options E to F, you'll never know if you'll be able to obtain it, or you'll just never know. And it's like the Honda Civic. A lot of people don't ask for $100,000, but there are the few that do ask for the $100,000, and those people are the Ferraris, the people who drive the Ferraris and stuff. Okay, and I also want to stress that there is no right or wrong answer to this, option to this for you to go about. It's just Ty and his team, Thai food team, they all prefer the higher end just because it's less competition. It's how they've gone about it, and that's just something that they prefer, and they prefer it. So that's how they're assisting me in going with the higher end, and they're showing me the ropes, and that's how I'm seeing how it's obtainable on the higher end. And I'm just learning from these guys. They've done it before, and so that's how I'm learning from them. And also, Ty suggested that I focus on documentaries for the crypto projects and business, because and the reason why it's documentaries, movies, television shows, etc. There are many options in that field. It's because my talent and passion is in video creation, filmmaking, and cinematography. And so if you have a passion or something and you have a goal you want to reach, focus on the product that aligns with your talent or passion. Like if you love fashion, focus on the fashion industry to try to make your $1 million. If you love photography, focus on providing footage for like cryptocurrency I don't know, like conventions or something, conferences or something. I don't know. If my passion was something else, Ty would have helped me come up with a plan for that talent or passion. It's just my passion is video creation, filmmaking, and cinematography. Okay. And so, according to Ty, getting a 10x profit is not a big deal in crypto. That's according to Ty Zen, guys. So to be conservative, he advised me to use a 25% margin and a 4x gain as my target. And so the breakdown of this, number 16, is if I do 10 documentaries for $100,000, that will get me to $1 million. But of course, there's going to be costs and expenses that go along with that. So maybe I won't be able to keep the $100,000, but if I'm able to make a 25% profit margin, which is what he suggested I use, is a 25% profit margin right here. So if you multiply $1 million by 25%, and I'm going to bring out the calculator, even though it's right here, I still have to use a calculator. It's $250,000 profit. Okay, so that's the profit margin. What's the 4x return? So the 4x return is the 250,000 profit that I made in crypto. Use it in invest it in the crypto, because obviously I get paid in crypto, and hopefully get a 4x return, and that will get me to my $1 million. Of course, this is just one revenue for me to obtain my $1 million, but it's $250,000 that I obtained in the crypto, and get a 4x return in $1 million. Now, with that being said, it's currently the crypto market cap is 250 billion, and Ty and many crypto investors expect it to get to 1 trillion easily in the next 1 to 2 years. And that 250 billion times 4 is 1 trillion, and that will be able to get me to get my 4x growth that I need. Okay, and many of you guys are wondering why they're assuming or expecting it to hit 1 trillion. I think the market cap back in December, January was like 850 billion. So it's went up close to 1 trillion before. It's done it before, so why it's possible that it'll do it again, because it's been close to the 1 trillion mark. Okay, so what are my next steps? Okay, now we know that I need to create a product or service for crypto projects or companies and get paid in crypto, because I don't have the initial funds to completely invest in crypto right here. I don't have the initial capital to get the crypto that I need, and we know some of the math that I can use to obtain the $1 million and how much to charge on the product or services. And we're going to use my talents and passions for video creation and all of that, and use a 25% profit margin and hope for a 4x gain as my target and all of that. So everything that we've been through so far, but what are my next steps? Okay, and my next step is for me to create a portfolio of sample documentaries, and find crypto projects that can afford, guys, let's highlight the word afford, to pay me $100,000 for a documentary. I can't go ask a crypto project or company that cannot afford $100,000, because they won't be able to pay me $100,000. So those are the people I'm going to try to avoid. Not because I have anything against them, it's just I have this mark right here that I've set for myself. So I'm going to look for the companies that can afford them, that can give me my best chance of obtaining the $1 million. And so the portfolio, I'm going to provide some links. I actually have 3 videos that I've shot while I was in Dallas with Ty, and it's going to be included in my portfolio. These are the first 3 videos so far. There are going to be more to come, but I will provide the link for you guys in the description box. So my next step is to create this portfolio and find crypto projects that can afford to pay $100,000 for a documentary. And so I also want to let you guys know that my roadmap can change. It's just right now I need to take massive action. Now remember, massive but correct action. And with the guys that I'm interning with now and I'm working with in a team around me, I feel like I have the best chance. I believe I have the best chance possible to help me obtain the goal that I want. And with that being said, my roadmap can change, just like how version 1 changed to now there's versions 2. Maybe there'll be a version 3.0, a 4.0. I don't know yet. It's gonna, as I progress in my journey and go through obstacles and hit milestones and all of that, it's possible that my roadmap can change, but this is the current roadmap, updated roadmap that I have put out for myself. And so with that being said, that's the updated version of the roadmap that I have for me to look at. That's something me and Ty came up with, and he's explained it to me every step of the way. And I hope I was able to explain it to you guys. Also, if you guys want to follow me, I'm on Twitter at HelloKaseyWin. And right now I'm going to stop the screen share. But hi, guys. I'm back. That was how the roadmap was created for me. You have talents or passions and you want to use this roadmap as a template or something off of your talents and passion, feel free to. I want to be able to help you guys. This is why I'm doing these broadcasts and these videos and trying to explain it in the best way possible. And so that's the roadmap I have set out for myself. It's something that I feel confident in and I believe in, and I'm so excited for my journey, and I'm documenting it because I want to assist as many people as possible. And I hope I was able to explain it to the best of my ability so that you guys can understand what the roadmap means for me and be able to use it if you guys ever want to use it as a template or anything. Also, remember, if you're not subscribe to our channel. Our Twitter handles and everything is below. If you have any questions, suggestions, comments, they all go below in the comments and suggestions down there. Any success stories, any stories you want to tell me, let me know. I love hearing from you guys, and I do look through the comments and everything. And I hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast. Remember, if you guys want to follow me, I'm on Twitter at HelloKaseyWin, and Ty and Leon's Twitter handle is below. Give our channel a thumbs up if you like our content. And also, I know I mentioned the how I love learning off of the cryptocurrency blueprint because it helps me fast track to learning about cryptocurrency and how to invest and all of that, because Ty and Leon have been through many hurdles, have basically navigated the minefield and made many mistakes and poured their all of what they've learned so far and their techniques and everything and how they've become successful into that blueprint, and it helps me learn from their mistakes and not repeat their mistakes. But if you guys are interested in it, because I know I mentioned it, I think I did mention it in the beginning, how it helped me learn from the cryptocurrency investing standpoint. If you guys want access to that or you want to purchase it, at checkout, use the discount code KC2018. It will give you a percentage off. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video and were able to understand the roadmap. And if you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment suggestions go below, and see you guys next time.